This comes to us from Madam Savvy. She said, they, tags Collective Shout, are very scared I put their hypocrisy front and center for the world to see, justifying the hurting of real little girls in the name of message. Oh, by the way, breaking news. It looks, guys, it looks like Collective Shout has officially took you long enough. Collective Shout. My goodness, I was starting to wonder, do you not watch my videos? God. I was like, damn, I'm like the last one to get blocked by them. I feel like I've been made whole now by the Collective Shout group of feminists. You also refuse to acknowledge a woman is opposing your crusade on fiction instead of helping real people. You go after bakeries, lip gloss, ads, women products that only women buy, games, and anime. You don't get to control the narrative. We saw your words, we read them. There is no point you can make to justify little girls being put on display. You are pathetic. This is speaking to how Collective Shout was caught in extreme hypocrisy, defending Netflix's Cuties and how it was like all these things, it's artsy, and that it's not what you think it was. I'm like, bro, what? Those are the same people that are saying that your adult games on Steam are not okay. Make it make sense. You want to ban Detroit Become Human, which depicted child abuse as bad. But guess what? No child was hurt. But you don't want to ban Cuties, which actually hurt real human little girls. And this right here needs to be the takeaway, because there's going to be an awful lot of coping, excuses being made, and it's not what you think when Collective Shout starts saying, oh, well, what we were actually saying about it was, it's like, no. You want to ban a game that depicts child abuse as bad when no one gets hurt. But they're defending actual little girls going through emotional trauma that will never be whole again their whole life because of that show. She says, you can suck cucumbers for all I care, you batshit loon. And this is quote tweeting Renee K. Choping, who is now blocked me. So let me go over here. Program director working with survivors of trafficking, activist and advocate at Collective Shout for a world free of citation. Posts are my own. And she says, gamers are dredging up our support of Netflix films Cuties in an attempt to paint us as pro-exploitation, which you are. And there's no other way to quantify it. As usual, they've missed the point or ignored it on purpose. For those of you that didn't get past the headline, here's what we actually said. Okay, you know what? I'm willing to hear them out. I'll hear them out because, you know, maybe Savvy's just being savage. 1, Cuties depicts the sexualization of girls, but it doesn't promote it. What about the girls that are being depicted as sexualized? What? These are real people. They're not a video game. They are real little girls. Even if I am to believe that it doesn't promote it, which that's a whole other argument in itself. I'm not even going to give you that. But even if I get past that, which it's really hard to get past, it is literally real people. Real people. It holds a mirror to culture that grooms girls to believe their value is in how sexy they appear. That's the same culture behind games, ads, and music videos we've spent 15 years calling out. But yet you defend Cuties. What the hell? The film shows how girls are bombarded with hyper. So now you're defending it, but you're not trying to protect the girls that were put on display in the film. That's the whole point. That's what Savvy's saying. How do you not see this? From billboards to YouTube, from lingerie ads to gaming avatars, girls are taught that their bodies are commodities. That's not fiction. It's reality. I would argue that even if you remove YouTube, lingerie ads, gaming avatars, billboards, marketing, guess what girls are going to realize in this world? That being attractive will get people to pay attention to you. You don't need marketing and advertisement to teach you that. The real world will teach you that. I don't know what to tell this collective shout group, thinking that the girls used to be ugly or whatever, and everyone was totally fine with that back in the day. It's like, no, attractiveness has always been a part of society. That's inherent in humanity, in human nature. You can't deny that. These people are living in a loony bin. That's not fiction. It's reality. And the consequences are devastating. Oh, I'm sure they are. The same people attacking, oh, that's a fun word to use. Attacking us. You mean correcting the record, being critical of, telling you to stay out of our space? Those people attacking you, that's quite the word for people just trying to protect what they love, now are defending games that literally allow players to simulate that, and that. Make that make sense. Well, yeah, sure. Here we go. Ready? Are you listening, Renee? You ready? Hold on. You need the full screen for this. It's a video game. Got it? Not real life. I'm glad I made that clear for you. All right. We can continue now. We campaign against this content because it contributes to the very culture Cuties critiques. Oh, Cuties was setting an example, guys. Cuties isn't bad. It was just setting the example. Silly gamers. How dare you? 4, the film made people uncomfortable. Good. Holy. Games make you uncomfortable. Good. What the hell? Oh my God. If you think the solution is to ban a film that made you squirm, well, your solution is to ban a game that makes you squirm. Cuties is real people. I know I keep going back to the same point because that is the point. That's all that is. How does she not see this? But you'll go to war over your rights to play games. Yes, because they're games. What the hell? Am I going crazy? Like, you've again missed the point entirely. I did? We did? I can't even. This is. Full disclosure, I did not read through all this because I wanted to have a genuine reaction to it. This is even crazier than I thought it was going to be. This person is insane. They are absolutely insane. They're writing this and you can tell they believe this. This is insanity. I can't even. I can't. Yes. Parts of Cuties raise concerns. I mean, parts of the video games raise concerns for you. I mean, holy, as Mel Tankard Reese wrote, a few minutes of inappropriate, ethically problematic filming buried the broader urgent message. Filming real little girls, human beings, devastating and destroying their life, breaking their minds, making them live through absolute hell on earth. According to Renee and Mel Tankard here, a few minutes of inappropriate, ethically problematic filming. It was the ends justified the means. But grape in a video game? Oh, hell no. Hell no. Fake stuff? No. It has to be real on these little girls for it to be okay. Make it make sense. This is the person saying, make that make sense. Make that make sense. We don't ignore those issues, but we also don't let them distract from the film's truth. What about a game's direction with the game's truth? What about that in a fictional world, no less? Can't there be a lesson taught? I mean, if Hollywood can do it in movies and people are fine with it for generations, understanding that there's a lot to be learned from it. If books do it, oh my God, the books do it. And people are perfectly fine with reading those books. I mean, go read some 50 Shades of Grey and tell me what you find with that. No issues there. But video games, that's where this group draws the line. For the people in the back, in case you guys aren't listening, ready, guys? You ready? Cuties made people uncomfortable because it exposed a culture that grooms girls and normalizes their abuse. Real people. You are the ends justifies the means. This is what I'm hearing from this person. That I understand that these girls got hurt from this movie. I understand psychologically they'll never be well. They'll probably deal with a lot of trauma in their life from their childhood from this, but it's worth it because the message is appropriate. But a video game can't do that. It has to be real people for some reason. The quote unquote games we're calling out are part of the pipeline to real world. Okay, so hold on. So you are now the arbiter of truth that Cuties is not a pipeline to real world grooming and abuse of little girls. But games are. Please make this make sense. What studies can you show me to prove that point? You can't. We won't be lectured. I trust me, I know you're not listening. On exploitation by grown adults defending sexual torture simulator games. Renee, we aren't going to be lectured by grown adults defending Cuties. It seems we have reached an impasse. We expose exploitation. It's fake. It's a video game. It's not real. It's a fantasy game or a game that takes you away or teaches people what trauma could be in the world. What the hell? We oppose sexual harm. We stand with women and girls. And they end it with saying, you don't have to like it, but if you're going to oppose it, find a new argument. What? Popper says, you drop this. Oh, wait. Oh my God. This is definitely classic. Holy crap. And they blocked me after I made my quote tweet where I said, we're not pro exploitation. We just defended Cuties. It's one hell of a hill for Collective Shout to die on. And wouldn't you know, I know you're all shocked. They blocked me. Polish Tamale says, people still dying on the hill of Cuties is hilarious, especially when they tried to use the French name of the film, Mignones, to make them sound like sophisticated PDFs. Oh my God. This was a good one, guys. Holy crap. I didn't expect it to get that wild. But wow. These are the people we're dealing with. They are absolutely unhinged, batshit crazy, insane. Like stage 5 clinger, find a padded room. There needs to be a mental health checkup on these people's stat. That's who we're dealing with. And for some reason, they have some sort of political pull. Mental illness patients, they do not ever deserve political pull. Ever. We need to stop allowing them having the ability to get the attention of companies like Visa and MasterCard. Holy, what are we doing? Oh my God. Yeah, agreed. Low no Google. A hard drive checkup might be more appropriate. Exactly. That too. That too. Anyways, I'll leave that one there. I know, Demon Carol. I know the inmates are running the asylum. Maybe it's always been this way. We just didn't notice it as much when we were younger. I don't know. I've said it before. I'm constantly impressed with how the world is continuing to spin with just how broken everything is and how broken the people in charge are worldwide. It's wild.